Good evening. Welcome back to the Shanapu News Podcast. We began tonight with breaking and developing news involving journalists, public figures, court authorities, and the First Amendment. Across the country today, multiple journalists were arrested, while at the same time, confusion surrounds claims of an arrest involving a high profile media figure that a judge reportedly said did not legally occur. We're also tracking development involving the Epstein files, public commentary by celebrities, new political statements posted on social media, and weak box office turnout for a newly released film centered on Melania Trump. Tonight, we focus on what is confirmed, what is dispute, and why this moment matters for press freedom and democracy. Thank y'all for tuning in on tonight. Don Lemon. Let's begin with Don Lemon on tonight. Over the past 24 hours, claims online allegedly Don Lemon was arrested during a Grammy-related event on last night. However, according to statements to a judge, there was no lawful arrest order issued. As the broadcast, no confirmed booked records have been released yet to the public, and no court filing shows the authority rest yet to the public. Because when a journalist is publicly accused of being arrested, even without legal base, the damage to be credible and safety is real, y'all. Georgia, a journalist, and two other arrests today as well. Now to what is confirmed, the independent journalist in Georgia, the journalist Georgia is based in Minnesota, was arrested at her home, not at a protest, not at a public event, not at the public eye at all. She got arrested while her children were at home. Thank you, Sheila, for tuning in to our podcast. And it raises a unavoidable question. How can one journalist face no law arrest while others are taken from their homes or detained outright? The First Amendment does not rank journalists by fame. It protects all and it protects all. Here is a statement that was posted from Don Lemon's team on today after his arrest last night. And this is the First Amendment. It states Congress shall make no law respecting a establish of religion prohibiting the free exercise thereof, abridging the freedom of speech or of the press, of the right of the people peaceably to assemble, to petition the government that they're addressed. Now, moving a little further, we want to talk about the Epstein files that was released on today and what is happening in that news. Bring it up. Before I bring it up, I'm going to show a clip, video clip of Georgia and what's been happening.
Take her with us. That's what we like to do expeditiously. Right.
That they have a warrant for my arrest. I've talked to my attorney, and I'm being advised to go with them, I guess, down to Whipple.
Go take her to custody. That's what we like to do expeditiously. Right. There's already a picture of it on the phone you're talking on. You won't give me 2 minutes to take a quick look at it? Sure.
I would have to send you the video.
Well, we can take a picture of it for you, and you can send it.
That would be great.
Called for Don Lemon's arrest over his church stunt in Minneapolis. He's since called you racist, unhinged, homophobic, and out of your depth. Anything you'd like to say to Don Lemon?
Sucker, stop.
You called.
Why are you suing the administration and the IRS? Why are you suing?
Who are you with?
I'm ABC News.
You're a loud person. Very loud. Let somebody else have a chance.
Can you answer the question? Why are you suing IRS?
ABC fake news.
You're suing.
Go ahead. I didn't call on you. Go ahead, please. Go ahead.
Our next segment will be the topic of Epstein files. Documents continue to surface from Jeffrey Epstein were reported released, followed by removal, redactation, and restricted access. Among names discussed it publicly is Donald Trump. Important clarification. Being named in documents does not equally give them being guilty, nor conviction has been issued related in these mentions. However, journalists and legal observers are raising concern about information being released and then pulled back. Transparency cannot be conditioned, and journalists' questions that process are fulfilling, not violating their role. Moving right along of the discussion of Donald Trump for his arrest, statement for former President Obama. Now, Trump calls for Obama arrest on his Truth Social post. Now, to a new political development, today Donald Trump posted on Truth Social calling for the arrest of former President Barack Obama. The post has sparked a widespread reaction, legal commentary, and renewed concern about the use of public platforms to promote arrest rhetoric. No arrest warrants have been announced. No charge has been publicly filed. The statement represents political speech, not a courtroom action. Legal experts stress that arrests are determined by courts, not social media posts. Regardless of who makes them, this moment further underscores why journalism is very important. Our next topic tonight is Nicki Minaj with the celebrity pressure with Melania Trump's film. Public attention after Nicki Minaj publicly called for Don Lemon's arrest. She has also been publicly associated with receiving a Trump-based gold card and attending the premiere of the film for Melania Trump on last night. And this is the Trump gold card that she received on the day that she went to speak with Donald Trump. Now, despite the celebrity presence, the film box office performance is underwhelming. Public influencers does not replace due process, and popularity does not determine legality. Now, let's take a moment here about how this new regime administration are treating the American people and why this moment is very dear to a lot. It takes passion to do what they do, and it's a lot of hard work, and it's not easy. Taken together, these developments reveal a pattern. Journalists arrest at home, journalists detained while reporting, arrest claims by judges that doesn't exist, information released, then removed, political figures publicly calling for people to be arrested. This is not noise. This is stress test for the First Amendment. History shows when journalism is criminalized, truth becomes negotiable. This is a special word for all my storytellers out there. To every journalist and storyteller watching on tonight and replayers, your work matters, whether you hold a microphone, a camera, or a phone. The First Amendment exists because power must be questioned. If you are reporting with integrity, if you are documenting truth responsibilities, if you are asking hard questions, do not be silenced by this intimidation. History does not remember those who stay quiet. It remembers those who keep telling the story. Stay grounded, stay brave. For the ones that just now tapping in, I'm going to replay a video here. And I want to thank you guys for rocking with us over here on Channel News Podcast. Okay. I can't pull it up, but I am going to share a message from Pastor Jamal Bryant from New Birth Church. He had a few things to say.
He didn't chant. He did what journalists are able to do under the Constitution, which is freedom of speech and getting the speech recorded. A judge had to intervene. This is not just a threat on journalism or free speech. It is a threat to Black journalism. The prophetic voices in our community have always been out of two places: clergy and Black press. And when Black press and clergy are able to speak in a prophetic tone that cannot be broken, that cannot be deterred, and the community is able to stealthily move ahead, I am concerned about where it is that we are in a nation, where it is that we are as a community, and all the more where it is that we are as a church. James Cone said this. I want to read this quote to you. James Cone said, "You are not a church if you don't stand for justice, poverty, racism, and war." James Cone, the father of liberation theology, says if you think that you are a church, but you ain't speaking about justice, poverty, racism, or war, you are not a church. You are just a...
Brian is the best content marketing team lead.
You are currently reading the First Amendment in the United States of America. And I challenge each and every one of you that are journalists, storytellers, to take the stand. I am Don Lemon. I challenge you all to post a photo or a video speaking out that you stand with Don Lemon if you're on our side of the team. This type of behavior must stop. We cannot continue to allow things like this to happen during this administration. We're just in 2026, and this is the month of January, rolling over to February. And when the last year, it is so much gone on. So please take a stand and let's stop the hate. Let's stop the racism. because racism was taught, hate was taught, but it also can be unlearned. Signing off as your host, Shanapu. Thanks for rocking with Shanapu News Podcast. If you would like to be a guest on our show virtually, please feel free to send us an email at zinpsubmission@gmail.com. We'll love to talk with you on the show. Until next time, God bless all.